Social media is ruining your life. And let me explain how. Disclaimer, this video is going to touch up on manifestation, the universe. So if you're not here for that, you should leave. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ilshir. Let's get right into it. Number 1, when you're mindlessly scrolling, your unconscious mind is the most receptive, and when you are just consuming your negative For You page, your negative feed, that is what your unconscious mind is just taking in. Because your subconscious mind is a sponge, and it will soak up everything it sees, everything it believes. And when your conscious mind isn't there to check your facts, to check or reason, it's going straight into your subconscious mind. Your feed has negative things on it. So when you are just consuming negative things every single day on repeat, because repetition is also how everything goes into your subconscious mind, that is how your reality shows up in a more negative light. Look, I know whatever side of the internet you're on, there are people that trauma dump. There are people that share their opinions, and we're not supposed to have so much access to so many opinions and just so many different stories, sad stories, sob stories. No, we're not supposed to, but we do. We are. And when you are in an echo chamber, as well as a idiot box that just spews all sorts of information at you, your brain will find it hard to imagine a better life for yourself. And you might often forget you're here for a reason. Your life is not here to just mindlessly waste away. If there's something you dream of doing, you can't let anything stop you. And you can't let anything make you forget that this is what you're here for. Number 2, social media, especially Reels, Spotlight, whatever it is, the short form content is messing with your brain. Now, whether you believe in manifestation or not, it's scientific fact that humans now more than ever have had effed up attention spans, have such short attention spans that they're not willing to sit with themselves for even 10 minutes, or even 5 minutes. Leave 5 minutes. 5 minutes is also a stretch. 2 minutes. Can you sit with yourself, with your thoughts, for at least 2 minutes? I'm just asking 2. I've seen people around me that have such messed up attention spans, and it's sickening, and it's really sad. Because this is not what you're here for. Listen, you have a life purpose here. You're here for a reason, and you cannot just dismiss that and just distract yourself with the numerous distractions that we have today. We weren't supposed to have so many, but we do. Maybe it's to keep us small. Maybe it's to make sure that we are getting distracted so that we don't have enough power and that we forget our power. Whatever it may be. That doesn't erase the fact that you're here for a reason. That doesn't erase the fact that your life has a purpose. And your attention span is what's going to get you there. If you can focus for at least an hour every single day towards what you're trying to build consistently, then you'll reach what it is that you want. You will get it because you're putting in the effort. If you're just short bursts of motivation, even consistently, like 1 month you have so much and you just do, consistency is going to beat intensity every single time because you are willing to put your soul into what you're doing. Many of us don't have the capacity anymore. We're just, because we're so used to instant gratification. We're so used to getting instant hit of dopamine. And we're getting that from scrolling, rather than getting it from actual hard-earned work that we put into things. It doesn't even have to be something big. It can be physical exercise. You can just exercise for an hour, for 30 minutes. and you will still get good dopamine instead of cheap dopamine. Number 4, you become a copy-paste of every single opinion you got on the internet, whether it be from a random comment, whether it be from a reel you scrolled, whether it be from a video you watched, whether it be from a movie. Nothing represents you, your original thoughts. You go online, you see another person having a different opinion about the same thing that you watched, and now your mindset changed. Now your perception of what you watched changed. Even though you had a different opinion of something before another person commented or talked about it. This is dangerous because you are not able to think for yourself. If you're not able to think for yourself, how are you going to get to where you want to be? How are you going to differentiate what's right and what's wrong? How are you going to honor yourself? If you can't think for yourself, how are you going to make yourself happy? How are you going to fulfill yourself when you don't know what you want? Because you're just borrowing everyone else's thoughts, everyone else's opinions. I know this was a little negative, but here are some ways you can minimize distracting yourself and doing something else that's much healthier and much more better for your dopamine receptors, for your brain, for your eyes, because you're just staring at a screen all day. Number 1, start reading books. Whether it be fiction or nonfiction, you can pair the two. For every fiction book you read, you can read another nonfiction book that interests you, a topic that interests you. Maybe your interest is how to communicate better. There are tons of books of how you can learn to communicate better. Maybe your interest is in fictional books, and that's fine. You can pair it with another nonfiction book. Or read fiction books, or just read nonfiction books. Fiction and nonfiction, they're both good for you because fiction books give you a richer imagination, and then nonfiction books educate you, inform you about things you should know. Number 2, spend time with hobbies. It doesn't have to be something that makes you money. It can be something that just fulfills you, makes you happy because you're doing it. I was painting a few hours ago. I have paint on my hands still, but I was painting. And it's drying right now, but I was painting. And I've also been reading a lot. If you don't want to paint, you can draw. You can write. You can journal. You can color. You know those coloring books you have? You can color, or you can draw something and you can color. You can doodle. There's so many things you can do without having to grab your phone. Maybe there's a topic you're very interested in and you want to do a deep dive in it. Then I guess it can be okay to Google about it and only Google about that thing. And maybe that topic is going to lead you to another topic and that interests you. You can spend hours doing that instead of doom scrolling. It's called doom scrolling for a reason. You're scrolling. Your For You page does not have an end. And that's exactly why it's so addicting. Because you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There is no end point. You have to stop yourself. You have to check yourself and get off. Because no one else is going to do that for you. Number 3. Now this is for y'all who want to manifest your dream life. Affirm. Affirm. Just keep in your head affirming your dream life. If you believe in law of attraction, you especially need to stop consuming things that are depleting you. Because when you're in the frequency of shame, of despair, of sadness, you're not going to manifest what's up here. You're not going to manifest from love, positivity, self-love. You're not. It's only when you yourself feel those emotions is when you can manifest something better for yourself. Because when you are in the frequency of sadness, you're not gonna manifest anything from love. But there's also this thing called law of assumption. And it's important for you guys too, because If you keep repeatedly watching negative things on your phone, that's what's going into your mind, and that's what is creating your reality. Your thoughts are powerful. Half the thoughts that you think are not true, and that may be because you got it from social media. You got it from online somewhere. Someone said that this is not possible, so you believed it, and you said this is not possible for you too. Repeat what you want your life to look like, not what your life is like, especially if you don't like your life. Repeatedly think of things that make your life better. Repeatedly think of things that you want your life to look like, and not how your life already looks like. If you want a better future for yourself, you're gonna have to work for it, and you're gonna have to think about it. You can't just think that this is gonna be my life and then work towards something and just not imagine a better future for yourself. And please do not act out of desperation. If you're acting out of desperation, you're gonna burn yourself out. And when you burn yourself out, you're gonna feel sad, and you're not gonna feel like doing anything because you're burnt out. Take rest, but also take action. Okay, don't just stay in a slump, but also don't burn yourself out. Okay, you need to find a happy medium. Maybe it is posting every 2 days. Maybe it's posting every week, every month. But be consistent. Remember, you have a whole life ahead of you. So please, do not fall into the trap of just getting hit by cheap dopamine, and actually move forward to creating the life that you actually want to live. Not a life someone else handed to you, a life you want to live. Not what someone else wants for you. Not what your parents want for you. Not what your friends want for you. Not what your partner wants for you. What you want for you. What you know in your heart, truly. If you sit with yourself, you'll know exactly what you want. Start. Do with what you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to start. It's easier to keep the momentum going. You've got this. Trust me. We're on this journey together. You keep me accountable, I'll keep you accountable. Okay? And that concludes this video. I hope you guys found this video informational. I hope this video motivated you, inspired you to take some action. And I hope you take something good away from this video and work towards your life. Alright? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!